We're out of practice. Let's see how we do. How do we even start this? Hey y'all, it's Bethany with the Wandering Purl podcast, and welcome to episode 46. It has been a very long time coming, and I am very out of practice. So we're just gonna see how this goes, but I really appreciate you guys. Oh, there's a plane going above. This is the last nice day I think we're gonna have before it gets really cold. So I was like, I really want to film it outside. So here we are. I'm doing this in between laundry loads at the laundromat down in the campground. So yeah, I've also got a different setup, kind of. I'm a little farther away, which is kind of weird. But here we are. This is what we're doing. We're trying it out. It has been a very long time since I podcasted last or put out a video or did anything because I've been a little busy with my other side hustle that I will talk about later. But since it's been so long, and since I might have some new viewers, I wanted to kind of just reintroduce myself, tell you who I am, why I have a bunch of campers behind me, all that stuff. So I am Bethany. I am a wife and mother. My husband is a travel nurse, Bryan. He has been a travel nurse for 10 years now, and we are on like our, I don't know, like 17th assignment or something like that. Something crazy. We've been doing it a long time. But we are currently in Indianapolis, Indiana. We've been here since May-ish? April? Hold on, I should know. Since May. We've been here since May. And we will be here until at least the end of January, which we're very, very happy about. And I have 3 kids. Yeah. And yeah. 3 kiddos. So we have Felicity, who is my oldest. She is 16. Then we have Kai, who is 14, and Grayson, who is 12. In just a few short months, I am going to have 3 teenagers, which I don't understand how that happened, but here we are. And yeah, we travel in our 5th wheel. We have a 43-foot 5th wheel, and we've had this for just over 2.5 years. And we really have been enjoying it. So that's kind of my life story. I am a knitter, a crocheter, a sewer, sewist. I don't know how to say it properly. I kind of am a jack of all trades. So recently I have been doing a lot of sewing, and just got oh, sorry, I got a text message. Anyways, I have been sewing a lot. I started making project bags back in March, April of this year, and it has just been such a blessing to have so many orders and things. And recently I've been working on the bag update, which I will be showing and sharing what some of those are going to be at the end of this episode. And I have been doing very little knitting, although I do have one finished object. I have a long-term whip, apparently, and a new cast on. So I feel like I have some content for you today. So we're just gonna dump in and kind of see what we get going. I'm really hoping my mic is working. I have a new phone and I need to test and see if this has worked. So I'm gonna roll right in to finished objects after I check to see if the mic's worked. Sound is working, so we are all ready to go. So I do have that one finished object, and I finished this in October, and I think this is the longest it has ever taken me to finish a pair of socks. But they are done. I haven't even washed them yet, and they've been done for over a month. And they're for my husband. I don't even have blockers for you. But these are the socks that I finished. These were my road trip socks. So I started these when we left Albuquerque, New Mexico on May 3rd, to move to Indianapolis. And I just finished them last month. So it was like, what, 6 months sock along? Oh my gosh. But I'm really glad to have them off the needles. I'm probably going to wash them tonight and give them to Bryan because they are for him. But I just called them the Roadtrip socks. This yarn I was gifted by my friend Anne, and it is a beautiful color. It's kind of like bluish out here because I'm in the shade, so it's not showing up exactly, but I just did a really simple 72 stitches, stockinette, heel flap, gusset, slip stitch, heel flap, and gusset, out of practice for these. But this yarn is by Knitty Natty Studios, and it is in the color Sassenach, so I'm sure it was an Outlander colorway. And yeah, I mean, I got 2 of them, and that's all she wrote. I mean, it's pretty simple, right? Let's see, I used a US 1, 2.25 millimeter. I think I said I did 72 stitches, 20 rounds of 2x2 ribbing, and then I think I did like 50 leg rounds, and I don't know how many on the foot I did because I didn't keep good notes. But all of the Ravelry project pages that I have will be down below, and yeah, you know, all the links of the stuff that you need should be down there. If not, let me know. I finished these, like I said, last month, and I was really happy to have them off my needles. So that's my finished object. I don't know how much they weighed. At some point, maybe tonight, I'll get around to weighing them, but I do have a good amount left of the ball. I'd say less than 20 grams probably. But I have that, so I'll put that in my scrappy bin, and probably a swap bin that I have. Another plane's going over. We are we're semi-close to the airport, so we are in the line of takeoffs today. Sometimes we're in the line of landings, but today it's takeoffs. So there we go. All right, let's move on to the next work in progress, and you will know this one. I've had this on the needles since March. Since March. It's really sad. It is going to be in a bag by me. This is a new bag. I'm going to be talking about this a little later, but this is called the Everything bag. It is really big and it holds so much. I really love this bag. I was kind of iffy on if I was going to enjoy it and make it and like it, but I really do. It holds a lot. It holds a lot, like so much. It also has some really cool clasps and things. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But this is holding my Bubble Cardigan 2.0, which is a pattern by Stephen West. I am making the size medium. I have previously made this. If you followed along, I made one in last summer, not this summer, but the summer before, when we lived in Washington State, and I absolutely loved it. It needs to currently be washed, or I'd be wearing it more. But this one has been on the needles, and I really want it done because I'm almost done with the body. I'm really close, and I've actually done a little bit of knitting on it. I know, pat myself on the back, but wait till you see how much I've done. It's overwhelming. So this is how much I've done. Right there. Go me. I know. No, I did this the other night when we were watching. Oh no, what were we watching the other night? One night I was watching Oak Island. I think I was working on the Musselburgh. Spoilers, which is coming up next. But I have done a little bit. This is a cute little, where did it go? Stitch marker. There we go. This cute little stitch marker. I love this Sasquatch. Sasquatch. It's all coming together. But this little guy, my friend Jessica gifted me. She got it, I believe, at she got it at the Yarn Festival up in Washington, and she gifted it to me, so I absolutely love that. But this is what it is looking like. Oh, it's gonna be so pretty. I really want to get it done. It's about to get cold, and yeah, I want to get it done. So I'm gonna start working on this more. That's my goal. Yeah. Maybe like every week when we watch Oak Island, I'll dedicate to working on this. And then Outlander is coming back, so maybe that hour too. we'll see. Just been doing so much sewing and haven't had time to do anything else. But let's go over the colors real fast. Okay, let's see. Let's see here. Where can I do this simpler? I guess we'll just hold it up and do it. So let's see if I can remember. We're going to start, we'll start with this yellow. This yellow is Floyd Yarn, Floyd of Yarn, but in Marigold is the yellow. And then underneath we have Yarn Cafe Creations in Angel Cake. Underneath that, this beautiful one is Hummingbird Yarn Co. And that is in Winter Solstice. And then I have these two, the tan and this amazing color right here, are by my friend Natalie of Blush Yarns. The tan I don't think has a color name, I just call it tan, and the other one is Mountain Flowers. And then the last one is this kind of pinky orange one right here, and that is Gatti Yarn in Weasley's Wizarding Wheezes. So those are the colors that I am using. I am only going to be doing, this is my last repeat of colors. So once I get through and get down to tan again, so I have like this much to do. Then I'm going to be doing the binding and the sleeves and the collar, and then yeah, it should be pretty easy from there. I had to go back and look up the pattern and kind of try to figure out what I was doing with my life when I went to start knitting this again, but it was like riding a bike and it worked out really well. So I was very thankful for that. But you can see I have all my yarn down in here. This one also has a pocket with all my stuff. That's junk stuff in there. And then I also have, show this. This is also mine. This is a Notion tent or a Notion pouch. I absolutely love this. It holds everything that I need. It's got my tape measure. It has my stitch markers, my row counter, scissors, everything, and it all holds it in there. This will also hold 9-inch circs if you're using those. It's just a really great little Notions pouch, and I'm really proud of it. I kind of created it all on my own. I had some inspiration and things like that, but I'm really, really happy with how it turned out. It also has this carabiner, which is perfect to go on the little D-clips that I have in all of my big bags. The only bag that doesn't have it is the yarn cup, because it just wouldn't. You don't really need it, but it just clips right on there and holds. This isn't actually a bigger carabiner than I normally have. That's what I had originally, and I haven't swapped it out yet. I need to do that. So that is the Bubble Cardigan 2.0 that I'm working on in the everything bag. Then my new cast on is in my yarn cup, also by the Wandering Purl, which is me. I love this fabric. It's got the little Herbies on it, and I have been obsessed with Herbies since I was an itty bitty little thing. They've always been like one of my favorite cars. So when I saw this fabric, I knew I had to make it for myself. But in this, I have the Musselburgh. I'm just calling this a simple Musselburgh. It is literally just mindless knitting that I needed, and I'd been wanting to cast it on for quite a while after I finished the socks, but I didn't want to have to go and watch the tutorial on how to cast it on, because you got to do that weird, like, I always have to watch the video when I do it. But I finally watched it, got it done, and have been working on it. So the Musselburgh is a pattern by Isolde Teague, if you didn't know, and this is what I have so far. I am using yarn that I got when I got it recently. It's the only yarn that I have gotten in the last, that I've purchased in the last 7-8 months, something like that. But this is a Malabrigo, and it is in the Metamorphoses collection. The it's like really cool. It's like a fading cake. I know there's a word, but I can't think of it. Anyways, this one's called Soul Train, and I am enjoying it so far. I think it is, let's see, 100% superwash merino. So I knew I didn't want to make socks out of it, but I did want to make something. So this is what I'm going. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it with a brim or without a brim. I guess we're just going to see how it goes. I might do a brim because normally I don't do a brim. So maybe I'll see. But I have these little project or stitch stoppers that I absolutely adore, and also this stitch marker, which is Yosemite. And I have my little Virginia beginning of round marker. These are all items that I got when I went to the Hoosier Hills Yarn Festival back in probably, there's a video about it, I'll link it here, but that was in like May probably. Anyways, I got all those and I was like, I'm gonna put it on this project because that's what I'm using it for. But this one is an adult medium. For the size, I got 6.5 stitches per inch, and I'm using a US 3.25 millimeter, which is what I always use for my Musselburghs, and I'm really happy with how they turn out. But yeah, I'm happy with how it's turning out, and it's gonna get darker as it goes. So I don't know if this will be mine or if it'll be Felicity's, but we'll see. It's mostly just so I have something random to knit on. But it's really great in my yarn cup. So you can see down here, it has plenty of room in here, and then I can stuff the project in there. It even has the extra set of needles that are a little longer from when I had to start it. And I can also fit this in here really easily, which is great. And I just cinch the top and everything is in there. So I really love the yarn cup for socks, for tiny one skein projects, or if you're making like the little gnomes. I think this would work really well also because you can stick all the little balls of yarn that you're using for it down in here along with the project and the needles, and it's not going to be like in a huge bag rolling all over the place and untangling. It kind of holds it all together. So this one has a cork bottom, which I really like because the bottom's not going to, you don't have to worry about it getting dirty. But yeah, I really like the yarn cup. I didn't think that I was going to like this. I absolutely despised making it the first time I sewed one. I think because I was like, oh, it's going to be a really quick project and I'm going to get it done in just a couple hours, and I didn't, and it just kept going on and I couldn't understand the pattern. And anyways, now that I know what I'm doing, it takes a lot less time, but I really, really love it, and I love the size. So yeah, that's kind of my plug for that one. I just love it. But those are all the projects I have. So yeah. It's more than it has been. So that's all the projects I have. I will talk about the shop update, which is going to be my Christmas update that will be happening on Monday the 22nd and Sunday the 1st. But we're going to do that at the end in case there's some of you who don't want to listen to me yap about the bags. So let's go through some life stuff and some coming up stuff and see what's happening. So coming up, like I said, we are doing the bag update. I am also planning to do Vlogmas. We're gonna see how I can manage to handle that, as well as sewing and making bags. It should be interesting. I'm not sure if it's going to be as creative as the last few years, or I don't know. We'll see. But I do plan to do Vlogmas. So if you don't know what Vlogmas is, it is a vlog every day up until from December 1st up until Christmas Day. So for me, there will be a video, 26 videos more than likely, from December 1st to the 26th, because you'll see the previous days happenings on the vlog. So I do plan to do that. There are a lot of great content out there of people who do Vlogmas. I'm sure Natalie of Knitty Natty is doing it, and Allie of This Little Wonderful Life, and all these different people. The people keep coming out and looking at me like I'm crazy, which I am, so it works. But yes, that is coming up. I also have an Advent, so tune in on the 1st to see what Advent I have, and Advent socks as well. So I will be doing a little knitting. I'm not planning to open the Advent, or I'm planning to open the Advent but not knit it right away, because I just know that's not gonna be something that I'm going to be able to do right now. So I'm just going to open it and enjoy its prettiness. And then I will be trying to do the Advent socks every day. I'm going to do that with my friend Stephanie. So I'm really excited to do that. So those are some things that are coming up, a new project coming up. And then let's move on to life. It has been quite a bit of life that has happened. So you may notice something a little different about me if you're a long time viewer, but I cut 14 inches off of my hair. It's been probably 2 months now. It's actually grown quite a bit since I got it cut. I donated it to Wigs for Kids, which is just over in Ohio, so that was really cool. And yeah, it was a big change, but it was really time. It was time, and I needed a change, so we did do that. And then on my neighbor just got home, and then Felicity also cut her hair. She cut a lot off, and it has also grown out a lot, but she had been begging me to cut her hair for a long time, and I didn't feel comfortable cutting it that much, so we went and got it done and had kind of like a girls' day, which was really fun. But we had 2 birthdays since the last time we spoke. Felicity turned 16 in July, which I can't even believe it. We went to the zoo here in Indianapolis and had a really good day doing that and just celebrating her. And then, of course, we went shopping and spent all the money. And then Kai also turned 14 last month. It's so crazy. I can't even believe it. We went to what is it? Dave & Buster's, and then we also went to Cheesecake Factory, which is what he wanted to do, and then went shopping. So I think he had a pretty good day. We had fun. And then Grayson, who will be 13 in a couple months, his voice is changing, which is crazy. It's really funny, which he's younger and Kai hasn't changed yet, his voice, so it's really funny. But it's like they're getting so big so fast. So we had fun celebrating both of them, and my mom came and visited for both of those times, so we saw her both times. What else do we have? Okay, I actually got to go at the end of August over to Cincinnati, which is about a 2.5 hour drive from here. I think it's 2 hours, and meet up with my friend Jessica. We met in the Love and Stitches membership, but we also became friends when I lived in Tacoma, Washington. She is from that same area, so we met up when we were over there, and then she was in Cincinnati visiting some family, and I got to, well, she was in Ohio visiting some friends, and I got to drive over and see her when she was down in Cincinnati, and we went to lunch, and then we went to the yarn store, and that's where I got my yarn that I'm making my Musselburgh out of. I just had to buy something. I'm like, it's been too long. I need to buy something. And the yarn store we went to was called Hank, a yarn boutique. And it was really cute. Great atmosphere. The owner was super nice, and we got to like just hang out and knit for a little bit and have fun. So it was really great to be able to connect with someone from Washington, because I miss that group of friends so much in that area. Yeah. I just missed that. So that was really sweet and special. And thank you to Jessica. She gave me a bunch of goodies, like the Sasquatch Progress Keeper that you saw, and then also some yarn and things. So thank you, Jessica. You definitely spoiled me, and I feel so blessed. Moving on. Next thing up, we got a new couch, which I'm so excited for. You'll be seeing that through Vlogmas, and kind of how things have changed inside the camper a bit. I now have a designated sewing corner, which is really nice, where I can just kind of keep everything, and I don't have to put it like away every night, and it's nice. I'm happy with it, and it's just what we needed. And the couch, I'm so thankful that we were able to get a new couch, because the old one was crap. Like legit awful. So yes. Tweet, our bird, he got a little friend. So last month as well, I got a bird. Tweet is Bryan's bird. He is a He is a sun conure, and I got, unexpectedly, I didn't mean for this to happen, but I got a cockatiel, and his name is Chopper, and he is still warming up to us, so he's like not coming on my finger quite yet, but he's eating stuff out of my hand, so I'm taking it as a win. But he just sings to his little heart's content, and just whistles and whistles, and you'll see lots of him during Vlogmas, I'm sure. But he is exactly what Tweets needed. Tweets needed a friend, and I'd been saying that for months. Like, he just was always so loud, and don't get me wrong, he's still loud sometimes and obnoxious, but not nearly as much. We have not watched nearly as much Bob Ross as we did before Chopper came into our lives. And I love Bob Ross, but you know, when you see the same episode and the same darn squirrel so many times, you can only take it for so much. So I was really grateful that he's much happier. Now, I should have been showing some video of them together, but yeah, we've had Chopper for, I think, 6 weeks now. And yeah, he's great. I'm really happy that we got him, especially for Tweets to have a friend, and they seem to like each other, so we're just crazy. One crazy little animal at a time. But yeah, that's there was something else I was gonna mention, and now I can't remember what it was. I think I already mentioned it, so we should be good. I think we'll see. Let me know if you guys have any questions that I can answer during Vlogmas. I would love, I know there's probably some random questions that people have, but come on over, let us know, and I'll try to answer them. Just leave them in the comments below, and I'll answer them during the Vlogmas, like the first week of Vlogmas, and see about that. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about the bag update a little bit. So if you're not interested in that, thank you so much for watching. Come back Come back December 1st for Vlogmas. I would love to see you. I won't be doing a podcast next month because I'll be doing Vlogmas every day. So I'm hoping to go back to doing podcasts regularly, at least once a month, coming in January. So hold me to it. Make me do it, okay? I need to have more of a sewing knitting balance, so we need to get that. So we're going to say goodbye for now. If you are not interested in the bags, thank you so much for watching, and now we'll just swing over to a different subject. Okay, I brought you over here so we can be a little bit closer and I can show you the bags a little better. So the bag update again is going to be in 2 parts, just mostly because I cannot finish everything in time for the first one. So I'm giving myself a week to make the other items. So the first update, which is going to be this upcoming Monday, I can't remember what date it was. It's this upcoming Monday. It'll be on the screen. There you go. We are going to have the new bag, which is the everything bag. We're also going to have some baskets and some drawstrings. So these will be all in same prints, but just a little different each one. So the only ones I have right now to show you is the everything bag, which is my brand new bag. That I absolutely love and is going to be absolutely perfect for Advent season. That's why I want to get them listed in time to get them to you before you start your Advent. It's a great sweater project bag, great blanket project bag, or Advent project bag. So I have 7 of these that are going to be in this shop, and they are all right here. So I really love how these bags are. They hold tons and tons. You saw my bubble cardigan and the one that I have, and I mean, I could add so much more to it and it wouldn't even be full. So it's really great. These come, this is one of them. So this is what I'm going to be calling the antique reindeer or classic reindeer, something like that. But this is what it looks like. It's all folded up. It's got this really awesome shape. It has a long enough handle that you can put it over your shoulder if you want. Originally it didn't have that, and I was like, I think it needs that. So we have this 2 different closures. You have this one with the button and the string. And then inside, you can see that we have this closure, which is really cool. So you can kind of tie it in and cinch it in. Or you can just leave it wide open, and it is huge inside, like huge inside. It has one pocket, which is right here. It's a recessed pocket, and yeah, it's just really huge. So I have two in this print, exactly the same. See right here. And then I also have in my winter gnomes with this beautiful gray bottom. And then this one has the really big button on the outside. All of them have the same closure, but this one on the inside is silver polka dots. And I love this one. I think it's so cute. And this one is next. This one is my holiday snacks color. This one also has the big button and the silver polka dots inside. And then the back is just normal backish looking. This one I think is so adorable. I love this one. This one is my Frosty the Snowman. So cute. With this gray kind of denim bottom. This one has the Christmas, oh no, this one's different actually. This is the only one that has this one. This one has this really cool kind of vintage Christmas lights on the inside, which I really like. So I only have one of those. And then, hold on, I'm just trying to get any little hairs off before I show you. Shows everything. I have two of these, and I think this one's my favorite. So this is my, I'm not sure if I'm going to call it classic or antique Santa, but oh, it is so cute with this red handle, red bottom, see the back, and then this one has the silver polka dots inside as well. And I do have two of these available, and no holding once I show these. They will just be available out on the update. And then I'm also going to have baskets. Let's see what baskets I'm going to have. I'm going to have one Grinch basket, which I don't have that in the everything bag, but I will show a picture of a previous bag that I have made with it. I'm going to have one of the holiday snacks in a basket, and then two of the reindeer in a basket as well. And those are going to be, I have the fabric cut, I just haven't actually put them together yet. They're going to be different. Each one's going to have a little bit different. I'll probably have pictures on here, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Somewhere you will see pictures. And then for drawstrings, I'm going to have 8 different drawstrings. I'm going to have one Grinch, one of the winter gnomes, 2 reindeer, 2 of the Frosties, and 2 Mickey, which I'll show the fabric here as well. It's not in this print, but 2 of the plaid Mickeys. And then on December 1st, which is a Sunday, it's the Sunday following this Monday's update, I plan to have some small buckets. I'm just going to have 2. I'm going to have 8 yarn cups, and then also some notion pouches in all of the same print. So the small buckets are going to be one in the Mickey plaid print, one in the winter gnome, and then for the yarn cups I'm going to have 3 of the antique Santas, which is so cute, 2 of the Mickey in the plaid, 1 Grinch, and 1 Frosty. And then notion pouches, I think I have some of every print. So those will all be available. Notion pouches could possibly come in the Monday update. It just depends on what I get done. We'll just see. But here is a coupon code for watching if you are so inclined to watch this far along. Thank you so much. But I just want to give you guys a little gift of holiday cheer. So thank you very much. And I hope you like these prints and bags that I made. I really enjoyed making them. And as always, if you're looking for a Christmas gift, I am available to make bags and get them shipped out pretty quickly as of right now. So you can just send me a message on Etsy, send me an email, Instagram, anywhere. I'm pretty much on all the socials all the time, so yeah, you know, that's how it goes. But I do custom makes of all my bags, so just keep that in mind. And I'm hoping to do maybe a little update a week or two into December with just some ready to ship bags in case, I think they were confused with what I was doing. In case you need a quick gift for a crafter, then they'll be ready to ship and not in non-holiday prints. We'll see. We'll see how far I get along.
Keep it cool with you. I feel like breaking rules on the edge, looking out with no parachute. You know I'm dreaming about us two, playing around without a clue. On the edge, leaning out. With us, it's all or nothing. Ooh, but guess I need more of you. With us, it's all or nothing. But guess I need more of you. You say it during night, but in the morning you just leave. With us, it's all or nothing. Ooh, but guess I need more of you. With us, it's all or nothing. But guess I need more of you. You say it during night, but in the morning you just leave. Had to convince my friends this time. Think you're toxic to my mind, but I know they don't know what you're all about. The way you hold my body tight, staying up talking through the night. Yeah, I know they just don't. With us, it's all or nothing. Ooh, but guess I need more of you. With us, it's all or nothing. But guess I need more of you. You say it during night, but in the morning you just leave. I need more of. With us, it's all or nothing. Ooh, but guess I need more of you. Why don't you stay? Why don't we talk about this? Why don't you stay? Why don't we talk about this? With us, it's all or nothing. Ooh, but guess I need more of you. With us, it's all or nothing. But guess I need more of you. You say it during night, but in the morning you just leave. With us, it's all or nothing. With us, it's all or nothing. Ooh, but guess I need more of you. With us, it's all or nothing. But guess I need more.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys sticking with me since I've been so inconsistent this year with podcasting, but I'm hoping to get back into it. And yeah, I really appreciate you guys. So until Vlogmas on December 1st, I will see you guys then, hopefully. Okay, bye guys.